Good morning, everyone. I'm Trisha Swenson with Vail Valley Live, and we're out here on a gorgeous Thursday morning. We're at the base of Beaver Creek. We're going to let you know about all the happenings going on here in Vail, in Edwards, in Eagle, and beyond. So we have a lot of weather information to give you, some road reports, headlines, and so much more. So Vail Valley Live starts right now.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Good morning. How are you? My name is Meredith Kirkman, and I'm in the hot seat this morning. Trisha's outside in the brisk morning as we see quite drastic temperature changes in the morning, but or throughout the day. But I'm excited to be here with you guys. This is Vail Valley Live, your guide to the best of Vail, and we have a packed show for you. Let me tell you, we are going to be exploring Beaver Creek with Trisha. And then we're going to have the Gandy Dancers live interview, and they're going to be the band at the Band by the River, which is a series down in Riverwalk. So we're really excited to hear from them. And then we have a big show at the Villar tonight, and we have Corinne Bailey-Ray coming on the show, and we're going to have an exclusive interview with her and so much more. So I'm excited for you guys to be here. Cheers. We're excited to be in the studio, and I think that we should actually bring it outside, see the green colors, and say what's up to Trisha. Hi, Trish.
Hey, how are you, Meredith? Boy, what a gorgeous morning we have out here. I've got the hummingbirds circling above. The sun is just coming over the crest of the hills over at Beaver Creek. I almost need sunglasses this morning because it is so bright and really lush and green. All that recent rain that we've received have kept our mountains a lot greener than what we usually see this time of year. Don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. It is so green, and it's nice to know that we're not fearing the smoke. I mean, the last couple summers, we've just had smoke in the air, whether it was a fire in Colorado or Arizona, California. But, we've had really clear air this summer, which is very awesome. And as you said, everything is so lush and green. We're normally seeing the precipitation in the afternoon. So it's best to get out in the morning and do your activities. But oh my gosh, every single morning we are blessed with blue skies and greenery. I mean, look at your shot. It's
I
gorgeous.
know. It's a great shot out here. So I'm right down by Centennial Lift, the chairlift gondola combination. And what I'm noticing is they have these new signs behind me. So kind of giving you an idea of it says please be advised. And then it has a clock and it says storm approaching at approximately, and then it gives you a time. So I don't think they've set the time for today yet, but that's something nice. They're just trying to keep people aware of what's going on. And then they also have another sign that says what to do if you see a black bear. So these are just
Mm.
big sandwich boards that are at the base, and they also have another sign over this that says be prepared because the weather can change quickly and drastically. And Meredith, you've seen it where we have, we're in the 80s, it's sunshine, and then all of a sudden, in maybe 20 minutes, we've got the clouds that have built, the rain comes down, the temperature drops maybe 20 degrees, and then you're in the 60s. And so it's always good to have a jacket, have the raincoat, even have a fleece, a little insulating layer. Just always bring a backpack full of your water, your sunscreen, your fleece, and your rain jacket, and your umbrella. And I think you should be okay. But I'm glad that they're really putting the signage out here to make people aware that, hey, if you're thinking about going up the gondola, and if that time says maybe 2 o'clock, oh, maybe plan it for a little before and then get off the mountain or go after it because our storms usually move through pretty quickly.
Definitely. And it's always good to hear those reminders. Sometimes I get in like the summer mood. I'm like, I don't need my jacket. I want to just be free, free flowing. But I always regret it. And I'm like complaining to my boyfriend. I'm like, I'm so cold. And he's like, well, you should have brought your jacket. So it is always smart to bring a fleece, bring a raincoat because we can see weather change all. You can you can listen to our show, you can look at your phone and expect the weather. It's just better to be prepared. And at night, it's down, it definitely gets cold. And like I said earlier in the show, in the mornings, it's brisk. So having the layers is definitely the best advice for the viewers this morning.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? I might be shedding this jacket pretty soon. The sun is so intense right now. And it's a reminder, put that sunscreen on early,
Mhm.
just while you're, maybe put it on your makeup, brushing your teeth, all that stuff. Just have it be part of the morning routine,
Definitely.
especially your neck, even your ears. Just get everyone lathered up, ready to go before they go out the door, and then bring that sunscreen with you. Pack it, apply it early, and then reapply it often throughout the day. You don't know how many sunburn lines that I see. People are here for a couple days and they kind of forget, or they just are having such a good time. They're like, oh, I'm not going to put the sunscreen on. No, no, no. You'll be feeling that later. And then you'll be like, oh, I got to stay inside, or I got to, put the aloe vera gel on those shoulders. So put it on early and often.
Definitely. That is a great reminder. And it's easier to remember at the beach maybe where you lather up and then you go to the beach, but it's similar here. And being at such a high elevation, we're really close to the sun. So every day it's important to put your sunscreen on. But speaking of the sun, let's take a look at the weather today. And we can even, use her live shot for some inspiration. But this Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, which is some of my favorite shopping to do at all seasons. But we are going to see a really gorgeous day. And like I said early, we start with gorgeous mornings. And so right now it currently feels about 52 degrees, but we're going to see a high of 77, and we're going to see partly cloudy weather throughout the day. Low chance of precipitation today not too windy. It's about 4 to 5 miles per hour. So that's always nice when you have a nice calm day. And we're gonna see a low of 50. So like we said, brisk mornings, brisk evenings. But tomorrow we're gonna see those temperatures rise up, and we're gonna see a high of 81. And then looking throughout the week, we're also gonna start to see partly cloudy days throughout the week, and then a bit of overcast weather on Sunday, but that is always so nice when you're out on the bike ride and you don't have the scorching sun on your back. So we encourage those clouds. We might see a little bit rain as Monday rolls around, but it should be a great weekend. And obviously there's so much going on, activities and events inside and outside, and we're going to get to all of those. So stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we have so much more coming at you. So stay with us.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Steadman Clinic, Steadman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
Yeah, you saw that memo. Like, subscribe, follow us. We're on YouTube and Facebook. And I actually watch the show on YouTube. It's kind of my favorite way to watch. But we go live to Facebook as well every morning at 7:30. And we also broadcast to Outside TV Channel 17. So let us know where you're watching from. If you are watching right now on YouTube, say what's up. This is my first day in the hot seat. Let's have fun this morning. But the nice thing is you can always watch us on demand, and we have always exclusive interviews and fun like social media reels and clips coming at. So follow us on Instagram as well. We are just here to spread all things Vail. Spread the news about, our favorite things, some tips and tricks, and what's going on, because there's always so much that goes on here in the Valley. And one way to stay in the know is actually by the Vail Daily. It's our local paper. I grew up with the Vail Daily, and it's free, and you can find it in blue and brown carts all around the Valley. So we are going to look at some of the headlines that are taking place today on Thursday, July 21st. And gorgeous shot at the amphitheater. And last night, the New York Philharmonic had its opening night at Bravo. So the rain cleared, and it was here such a awesome concert last night, and we're excited for the New York Philharmonic to be here. And then, as you can see, the big headline, Remembering Tony G. If you are a local here, you know Tony G, Tony Galizia, and we are heartbroken to lose him as a local, as a musician. He worked his butt off here. He was an incredible musician, jazz musician. And, you know, he had a lot of different programs throughout the Valley. He instilled the joys of jazz music and the importance of jazz music when I was a little girl with a Jazz Goes to School program. I mean, he is an icon here in the Valley. So take a look at this article written by John Lacan, and just to remember such a legend here in the Valley. Moving forward, Schifrin talks to Elle magazine about mental health. If you are always interested in hearing, you know, the next update about Michaela Schifrin, she has got an exclusive interview with Elle magazine talking about mental health, coming from the, you know, both Olympics, all 3 Olympics that she's done, and you know what we can expect for her season coming up. So that should be an awesome interview. And then more sports and outdoors. Like father, like son, we are still celebrating in the Mid-Oz extremely exciting performance at the Xterra Championships. And we have Sullivan Mid-Oz, who took first place just minutes before his father, who is the Xterra champion. I mean, he's won it 15 times, so I'm sure he is happy to pass off this torch, and the family is still in their joys of this competition. But read more here on page A17. And then the Cycle Effect hosts a successful annual fundraiser. This is a nonprofit that's dedicating to empowered young women through mountain biking in the Western Slope. This nonprofit has really taken off, and they are doing so much great work. I've seen them firsthand, and I just think it's such an incredible program to be instilling this passion for mountain biking that many of us have here in the Valley. So read more about the Cycle Effect and how their annual fundraiser went on page A18. And Kung Pai, oh my gosh, this article is all about Japanese whiskey and where you can find it, how to drink it. I mean, we all need some education. So this is actually a great article, just, you know, learning a little bit more about this alcohol and the worldly taste of a Japanese whiskey. So read more on the cover of Arts and Entertainment. And I think that's about it for today. But again, these are free. You can read your horoscope. You can see the events for the day. So we love the Vail Daily. And we also love the Grand Hyatt. Right now, you can only see our beautiful background, but come visit us. We have a corner in the Grand Hyatt, right in the front, near the porte cochere, and you can watch us on the TVs outside. And we love this whole campus. The Grand Hyatt, there's tons of different restaurants and activities like axe throwing and top golf. I mean, we've fallen in love with this whole venue. So really go check it out. Grand Hyatt Vail, which was the old Cascade for a while, but now they're moving and grooving here. They have their own chairlift, their own creekside views. So we love being here. But speaking of views, I think we need to get outside and go see Trisha's view and see what she's been up to.
Hey, Meredith, did you know that we have an 18-hole mini golf course right here at the base? Not just a 9. There's 18 out here. So I thought I'd go to the highest point, kind of let you see what it looks like.
Wow.
It's so cute.
Those greens
And I was
are
going to bring my
popping.
putter. I was going to bring my putter and a real colorful ball and try to make a few of these, but I guess I forgot. I didn't remember that this morning. But this is just one of the things you can do at the base. And then we also have the gem panning. This is where you're actually panning for gold. The kids love this. This kind of harkens back to the gold mining days. We kind of had more of the silver mining days and some other materials, not as much as they had in the gold rush days of California. And then we've got the rock climbing wall, the bungee trampoline, trampolines. So those are open for you. The activities desk opens up at 9 a.m. and then you can get your lift ticket to take it up Centennial. Spruce Saddle is open for you, and they've got lunch. And then they have all these lawn games like the beanbag game and the ladder golf. They have the volleyball courts, and they also have something new up at the Hay Meadow lift. So they're serving ice cream and some light fare, different sandwiches and that sort of thing off of Hay Meadow. Do you remember when they started the parlor, which I think was December of 2019, and then COVID hit, and I don't think it's been open since then. So the ice cream is back, but you got to take the little Hay Meadow gondola up to go get it.
I love some ice cream. I mean, what's not to love about a parlor on the mountain? So if people are wanting to go to that ice cream parlor, is it free to get on Hay Meadow gondola?
Yeah. Yeah, so it is
Okay.
just gonna be well, you know what? I gotta see. I wanna have to drive to it. I'm gonna go get the sign and then I'll give you some more details once we find the sign. Because it's on another one of these sandwich boards. I love it. I love the fact that Beaver Creek just gets the information out for you. I'm sick of having everything on my phone and my phone dies and I can't find it. Just put it on a sandwich board. I just want to see it. So that's what they're doing. So
I
I'll let
love
you know
that.
when I go back down
Okay,
to where
yeah,
I
that's
saw it.
that's
But
some good information to scout out. But those greens behind you are popping. I know you're quite the golfer, Trish. What's your advice for mini golf?
Oh, hey, I think mini golf is great for any golfer out there just to work on the short game. They've got
Mhm.
all sorts of strategies and angles and things you bounce off of, and a lot of that transfers to an actual golf course when you have to think about the undulations of the green and what
Mhm.
way is it sloping and okay, how far right or left of the cup do I need to go because of that slant, and you can work on those skills. So parents, don't just let the kids do this. If you're a golfer, get out here and work on the short game. And I know a lot of people, try to put a little putting green maybe in their backyard, or you could buy those long little carpets. It's just the fake turf, and there's a little cup at the end. So you have that in your house, in your basement. You can just come down here. Lion's Head has one too. They've got a great course right at the base of Gandhi number 19. That's the
Mhm.
Eagle Bond Gondola. So a couple different places to play the mini golf today.
Definitely. I've got to go try it out because I'm kind of inspired to go real golf someday. I've never actually played
Yeah.
a game of golf before, but I'm going to start with some mini golf and get back into my putting skills. But because I grew up
Yeah,
doing mini golf, but it's been a while.
you know what? Mini golf helped me. Like I grew up and we went to the lakes of Minnesota and we had this place called Kittyland near our lake cottage. And we would go there and they had the big slipper slide and they had some little kiddie rides. But mini golf was one of the big things that we would do. And I did that for years, all the way through, junior high. And then I think that's made me a better short game golfer
Hmm.
because every once in a while I could sink a pretty good long putt. I'm gonna little no no brag, just fact. I could sometimes do that. So I accredited that to my mini golf days, though.
I love that. We'll get out there and do some mini golf. As you heard from Trisha, opportunities in Vail and Beaver Creek for both of that. We're going to take a short, quick break, but we have so much more. We have interviews and weather and, just planning out your weekend. It's almost the weekend, almost Friday. So we'll be right back.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
The 82nd Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 25th through the 30th. Enjoy thrilling carnival rides with great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. And of course, nightly PRCA Pro Rodeo action. Friday and Saturday nights kick up your heels with Colorado's own Triple Nickel. Tickets will sell out fast. Get yours online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Life is brimming with miles and miles of possibility. So gear up. Explore the world how you see fit. The right tires will show you that the experiences you make are the ones you take with you.
When you hear best-in-class range or best-in-class fuel economy, you may be thinking of really tiny cars. And you'd be really, really wrong. The Ram 1500. Exceeding expectations. Again. No wonder more people are switching to Ram than ever before.
Every dollar counts these days, so take advantage of this great offer from Ram Trucks.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
The whole concept from the beginning was just such a far-fetched idea.
Like the first monkey shot into space.
This is not like any climbing I have ever done. What a weirdo.
I'd say this environment is inhospitable to life.
There's something different about the Arctic, just being above the tree line and seeing the raw land.
Wilderness is a great teacher. The land is powerful, humbling, yet fair, generous, and kind.
Before, I was just like, I'm punk rock, I'm just gonna go crazy. It comes to a point when it's not sustainable.
Just felt like I was dying.
Anybody can do it if you want to. You have to decide, and if it's what you want, then you do it. And if you want it bad enough, you make it happen.
This is going to be the most insane year of our lives.
I'm ready to open the throttle and just go full on. Here we go.
Oh, God.
I'm not quite so sure if they know exactly what's about to come, but it's about to get real.
So what the f*** am I doing here?
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by LIV Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
All right, let's look at the weather for today so you can know what to expect for today, tomorrow, and the weekend. Currently, it's in the 50s. As we said, it kind of starts out nice and brisk in the morning. Sometimes we see temperature changes as much as 30 degrees, which is very special and unique to our valley here. So we're going to see a high of 77 today, and it's partly cloudy throughout the day. We're going to see very similar weather for tomorrow. High of 81, low of 50. And then for the weekend, we're definitely going to see clouds. Clouds are here, but hey, they're good for daydreaming and cloud watching and not getting burnt. It's also great for any of the sports activities that you're going to do. A little bit of overcast weather is always so nice to go out and get that long bike ride in and cool off in a summer that we are seeing such high temperatures. And then we might see some precipitation roll in around Monday. But it's going to be a gorgeous day today. We always start with really beautiful mornings. And then if we do see any precipitation, it's normally in the afternoons. So you can plan on that. As you saw in Beaver Creek, there's weather signs that, help you remember when the storm is going to come. If you should go up the gondola, wait for the hike. Beaver Creek is there to help us. And I think we should send it back out to Beaver Creek and, maybe see where Trisha is now. Hey.
Okay, Meredith. So I found the ice cream information. So here's what's going on. I've got the sandwich board behind me here, and what's happening is the ice cream parlor is going to be open from Thursdays through Sundays, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. No gondola ride. It's just at the top of the Haymeadow lift. So that gives people a perspective. If you're going to do the horseback rides, it's right near there. So you can easily hike up there or take your bike. It's about a mile, but with the Village Resort app, you could also get Dial-A-Ride to take you up there as well. So get grandma, grandpa, get the grandkids, get everybody up there because they're not only serving, the ice cream, they've got some fun ice cream novelties like the ice cream sandwiches, and then they also have some drinks and some sandwiches. So it'd be a great place to go just to have lunch, or if you're ending your hike or maybe doing Alley's Way or the Village Loop, that could be a good place to kind of call your ending spot, your meeting spot. Even if people are on different hikes, just end your day right there.
So what I'm picking up is that you got to earn the ice cream for this parlor.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think you can earn your ice cream. That'd be perfect. But the ice cream parlor, like I said, opened up in 2019, the 2020 season. And what happened was then we closed it down with COVID. But when I was there on opening day in 2019, their signature not drink, but their signature, well, it's a malt. I mean, it's hard to explain, but the garnish was an actual ice cream cookie. So not only are you getting this cookie time shake like a malt thing, but then the garnish is a big ice cream cookie. So pretty cool. I don't know if they're doing that again, but hey, ice cream in any form. It's never too cold for ice cream and you're never too full from ice cream because it can just go around all the food that's in your stomach. It's nice and soft.
Oh, absolutely. Who doesn't love some ice cream? And like we said, you got to earn it in Beaver Creek. So thanks for that information. Just it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Is that correct?
Yeah, Thursday through Sunday, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m.
All right. Well, I'm actually going to be in Beaver Creek later today, so I think that I actually need to go and try out the ice cream parlor. But it's looking gorgeous. You can see some of the green, where in the winter it'd be the ski run, but right now it's just the fresh greens that just pop in the ski runs right behind you. It looks like a gorgeous morning. How does it feel out there?
Oh, you know what? It feels great. There's no wind. And when the sun comes out, I almost need to take my jacket off. People are going out for their morning hikes. They're walking their dogs. They're looking around. They're curious. They're like, okay, what happened? So basically 9 a.m. is when the ticket office opens. And then 9:30 to 4:30 is when you can ride up. The last ride down is at 5 o'clock. So let's say you go up there and you do lunch. And if you want to ride down, just make sure you're on that by 5 p.m. If you miss it, you're walking down. You can come down all the catwalks and everything. It's just gonna take you quite a bit longer than if you just ride. And you can ride on the chairs, or you can actually ride in the gondola car. And they have bike haul, so they can bring your mountain bike up, so you can save that energy and maybe make a few laps, or maybe do the whole village to village trail, end up in Arrowhead, come back. They've got a lot of different options for you, and you can get your tickets for this just down the escalators right near Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. That's where all the tickets are, whether you want to do lift and lunch, lift and a bike haul, or if you want to get all the activities down here at the base, the bungee trampoline, the mini golf, the gold panning, and the climbing wall.
And if that's not enough for you, there's also activities down at the plaza, which is the ice skating rink in the winter, but they kind of set it up to like a cool, swanky lounge. I've done work there, and it's a nice place to bring some food. There's some games, and then there's all these different activities that happen there in the evenings. Like tonight, Move and Groove. So they're going to have a live band. They're going to have some free dance lessons. I mean, who doesn't love getting their groove on vacation? They also have Fossil Posse tonight, and they do also, you're going to be able to see Helmut Fricker perform today, too, and he'll be wandering the streets. You can always find him around the plaza. But, yeah, they do so many different cool live music opportunities. They have complimentary outdoor yoga Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which is so awesome. And they get a good group there. Silent discos. I mean, so much happens at that plaza.
Yeah, it really is fun. And I saw they had shuffleboard the other week. So it's really cool, the different games that they pull out. And Helmut Fricker, he is just a classic in our Vail Valley. He just turned 86 years old, and he's still going strong playing the alpenhorn. He's got it in his accordion, all the jokes and everything. So yeah, take advantage of this and kind of time your day so that you can see these performances in the afternoon. And a lot of those tables that you're talking about that are on that plaza, they have umbrellas. If we get a little rain, we don't have to worry about it. You can hide underneath those. And they have this common consumption area too. So if you go into any restaurant and maybe you get like a margarita or you get a beer, they'll put it in a special glass, and then you can walk around the whole village. You can go shopping. You can listen to the music. So it's something neat that they were working on even before COVID, but then that became so popular during COVID, and they're just going to keep it. That's Beaver Creek's signature, is the CCA, the Common Consumption Area for those 21 and older.
Yeah, that's always so nice, just to mosey around the village with your drink. And like you said, duck coverage, like have somewhere to go if it starts raining. And speaking of one of those places, you could always hop into a gallery. They have so many beautiful galleries in Beaver Creek. And I actually was able to check out one of the galleries by Tony Newland, and it's some incredible photography. So let's take a look. Hey there, we are here at the Tony Newland Gallery right across from the ice skating rink in Beaver Creek. And there's some pretty spectacular photography in here, so let's go check it out.
Enjoy the joy of America's gift to music, jazz, and its many subgenres at the 28th Annual Vail Jazz Festival. Headliner concerts are Thursday evenings in Lion's Head, and free concerts are Sunday evenings at the Solaris Plaza. For more information, go to vailjazz.org.
for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Welcome back. So we are going to talk about some of the live music that's happening. Luckily, we see so much live music here in Vail. It's almost like the new Nashville. Every corner you're going to have live music opportunities. In the winter, we see a bunch of different opportunities at restaurants for après and happy hour. But we have some really exciting shows coming up at the Gerald R4 Amphitheater and the VPAC and the River Series, the Band by the River series, which is down in the Riverwalk in Edwards. And so we can bring Trisha in and kind of discuss all the happenings that's going on from today throughout the weekend. If she's ready. Okay, well, she's still getting set up. We were going to have the Gandy dancers on this morning, but, I think that they might be warming up their voices or getting some extra sleep. But this is a really cool opportunity just to, really soak in the views right by the river. You can bring a picnic, and it's great for everyone in Edwards, so they have somewhere really close that they can go. There's opportunities in Minturn and Vail, so everyone needs their little free music session each week. But the Gandy dancers are Americana, bluegrass, modern folk trio, which is it's quite diverse and danceable. So we can expect to see that. Is it? Do you know what time the concert's at, Leah? I think it's about 6 p.m. at the Band by the River. But this is super cool. We've definitely seen them throughout different performing opportunities here in the Valley. Here's one that's at the Avon concerts that happen on Sunday evenings. So this should be a great concert. And also, the New York Philharmonic is now in residence through the 27th. So they have some incredible concerts coming up. I mean, everyone who loves Bravo and knows all that genres are so excited about these upcoming concerts. They're commissioning a new work, and we're also seeing a full set orchestra. Our numbers were a little bit limited the past couple of years due to COVID, but everyone is in town now. So we're excited for some of those concerts happening. And as I said, at restaurants, you can always see some live music as well. But where are we headed? Oh, we're going to go to Trisha. Okay, let's go take a look out in Beaver Creek. Hey.
Guys, you know what? I just got a call from Kevin Danzig on my watch, and he was sleeping. So you know what? I said, hey, I get it. You musicians, you have a different schedule than what us morning show people have.
Yes.
And he said, I'm so sorry. So let's try to get him on tomorrow because they play tomorrow night at the Band by the River. So that's where they are. So yes, but Meredith, it's so gorgeous down here. They're gonna love it. I think we'll probably have them come to Vail when we talk to them tomorrow. But yeah, so that's the scoop on that.
Scoop. Yeah, we're up here early this morning, and we have a few people watching. I actually have tuned in Michelle. She said, "What's up, gorgeous? What's up, doll? Thanks for tuning in. If you are watching live on YouTube, you can chat with us, ask us questions, say what's up. If you question or like you want to see a view from Trisha, we got you covered. So subscribe and you'll get the notification every morning. And like I said, we're just here to bring you the best of Vail and all the updates. So Trisha's going to get ready for another interview, but we're going to take things from Beaver Creek over into Vail at the Four Seasons. And this is for all the men that are watching. If you're looking for that luxurious treatment that, you know, that you feel like it is deserving for you, there's an executive shave treatment over at the Four Seasons. Very unique. And our other host, Cameron, got a chance to get his face shaved. So let's take a watch.
Hi folks, we're here at the spa at the Vail Four Seasons Resort and Residences. I'm going to get an executive shave from the barber here, Guy Bruhawk. Guy, what are we in for today? And thanks so much for sharing this experience.
Of course, of course. The executive shave is essentially a facial here in the barber chair, and then we'll also include a shave in that. So it's a good, feel good experience. It's a $200 service that I offer here, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, I can't wait. Ready to get started. You can see we've got a lot of material to work with, but like I said, I think it's all about the experience, and I can't wait.
Cool. This is just a cleanse of your skin that I'm going to do here first.
Okay.
And so, and the product that I use is Organic Male. They're a local company. They're out of Silverthorne, and specialize in men's skin. I also use their conditioner. Really great stuff.
I might fall asleep here. This is amazing.
Well, that's kind of the point, actually. If you want a really great, relaxing, enjoyable experience, this is one of them that you should definitely try out.
There are quite a few weddings that take place here.
Oh yeah.
Tremendous venue for that. Do you see a lot of bridal parties coming through?
Oh yeah.
For these kind of services?
I tend to get a lot more of the grooms, obviously. So a lot of times I have grooms parties come in day of the wedding, and they all get shaves and like neck cleanups.
Yeah.
Before the wedding.
Like a perfect groomsmen bonding experience. And then do you have your locals, your regulars that you see as well?
Oh yeah, yes. That would be is my main. This next product is a light exfoliator.
Oh, this feels amazing.
Oh yes.
Meredith, I don't know if you can tell what I'm saying, but this is awesome.
So our next product is the mask, which like I mentioned, is also the shave product. So this is a cooling toning splash, which has rose hips in it, which is a natural antiseptic. So rather than using alcohol,
it doesn't burn at all.
All right, and then a little serum. This is kind of like a multivitamin for your skin.
Another product that just smells so good too.
Help keep you looking youthful. Eye cream helps to eliminate small wrinkles like crow's feet at the corners of the eye. And finally, your lotion.
I feel like my pores are fully open after this.
They're like, hello. Yes.
The exfoliation, the hot towel, the shave. So soft. Now, Guy, what's the best way for someone to book an appointment with you?
You can book either online or through the website. And the website is just fourseasons.com/Vail. And then you go to the spa and barbershop, and there's an online booking button, and you can book any of my services right there.
Perfect. Yeah, I was looking through that. You've got quite a lot of offerings.
I do.
They all look really exciting. And
cool. Thank you.
This has been phenomenal. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
Let's take a look at that that weather so you can expect for today and throughout the weekend here. We're starting temperature around 52 degrees today, but we're going to see a 77. It's going to be about partly cloudy throughout the day. Low chance of rain. We may see a stray shower or thunderstorm. And then moving throughout the week, we're going to see those partly cloudy weather throughout the weekend, maybe even a bit overcast on Sunday. Temperatures ranging in the 70s and 80s, which is really nice as we're seeing the whole country around 100 degrees. So we love our weather up here in the mountains. We might see a few showers throughout the weekend. Typically, we see them in the afternoon. So like we said, be prepared, bring the layers, bring the rain jacket, and always wear that sunscreen. But thank you to the Grand Hyatt Vail for sponsoring this weather segment. But speaking of weather, speaking about the beautiful skies, the beautiful views, the beautiful real estate, we have Chris Sherpf here on the line, and Trisha's going to get an exclusive interview with him, hearing about some of the properties that he has and so much more. So we'll send it out there.
All right, thanks. Yes, we do have Chris Sherpf, and he's going to let us know about some great properties that you can take a look at. One in Beaver Creek, one in Eagleville. Both could be good short-term rentals, which is nice to bring in that short-term rental income. But Chris, tell us about the first one in Beaver Creek. And you and I have a long history at Beaver Creek. We actually worked in school together years and years ago. So you know this area so well and how well it works for families.
Oh, it's a, fantastic ski resort. It's one of the reasons, why I choose to live here. And it is a great family mountain. One of the things that a lot of people don't know about Beaver Creek is there are a lot of easy ski runs all the way at the top. So you have the best snow and best views. But transitioning to my listing in Borders Lodge, it's a really, really nice 2-bedroom residence, just over 1,000 square feet. It has the best views of any 2-bedroom that's currently on the market in Beaver Creek right now. And it has been fully remodeled. So we have wide plank, white oak wood flooring, brand new kitchen. Both bathrooms are brand new. Basically, everything is brand new, and it was just completed a few months ago. The remodel was. And so there's also fantastic amenities there as well. Indoor, outdoor pool, hot tub. It's ski in, ski out. So it's a great place. Listed for 1,795.
Okay. And Borders, and not right in the village core, but just over more on the western hillside, and you could take the dial ride all over the place and, be able to pretty much be without a car during your stay.
Yes, it's less than like a 5-minute walk into Beaver Creek's village, and you just walk or stroll right across. The chairlift that accesses the building is 14, the one that comes out of the Elkhorn Lodge. So check out your back door of this building and you drop your skis right on the snow. I mean, it is truly, truly ski in, ski out.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, and that's great, especially if you have little kids, you're not hauling the skis.
Not schlepping the stuff.
Not schlepping the stuff. That's all about that. And to have this already remodeled, because Beaver Creek, a lot of things, this was built in the 80s. We're 40, 41, 42 years old now. So sometimes you're looking at something that has the brass, the mauve bathroom. Not this case.
Not this case. It's a really contemporary feel. If you, take a look at the photos, or you want to give me a call and discuss it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful residence, and it was done to the nines. You walk in and it's, not circa 1980 when this resort started.
And then if we want to move to a different community, we're going to take things over to Eagleville, which is so wonderful the way it's located between Vail, between Beaver Creek, a quick drive to either of them. A lot of second homeowners live there. A lot of permanent residents are there. And you have a duplex.
I have a duplex. This property has also been fully remodeled. It's just over 1,730 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths. Really nice finish level, vaulted ceilings on the upper floor, and your master bedroom's on the upper level as well. It does have or come with a wood burning fireplace, and has great views to the south. So it's south facing with a really, really large deck. And so just a really good property. And it's also a great rental property. It's actually rented all the time right now.
Okay, yeah. Both of these properties could be put into
Yes.
short-term rental, and then you can
Yes.
have offset some of the cost with a little bit of that income. And you mentioned that this is on a quiet street, and since it's a duplex, it doesn't have HOA.
Not have HOAs. So, if you're, going to get a home loan, for instance, it'll afford you, you can have a little bit more purchasing power when it comes to buying a duplex. And again, this is almost at the end of a really, really quiet street in Eagle Vale. Like Tricia said, we're about equidistant between Vail and Beaver Creek. It is pretty close to a bus stop, and I think that's why it rents pretty well as well. Fantastic property. It's turnkey. You brush and you're set.
That's what we love. We want to make it easy. And, so many people are trying to get into this market, whether they're coming up from Denver or they're coming in from cities all across the US. So these sound like two that could really be great for families or even a permanent residence, especially the one in Eagle Vale. How can we see to do this?
Well, the best way to see the property in Eagleville is to reach out to me via my cell phone, and then we can schedule a private showing, and I can tour the property with you. And one other point that I did not touch on, it does have a really nice backyard as well.
Okay.
So not only vaulted ceilings and a really nice big feel in the living room, which is wide open floor plan, but you also have a backyard that you can entertain in, and a tandem garage. So it's an oversized 1-car garage.
Good. Okay, put all the toys, everything. Okay, I got this property. This sounds fun. You can have the party in the backyard and be right there with all the amenities of Eagle Vale. They got the pool. They got all the pickleball courts.
Yes.
There's the golf course there as well.
Yes.
Okay, and then borders. How do we see that? Is that by
Same
appointment?
thing, by appointment only. You just have to give me a call, and we'll be holding later this summer. I'll be able to hold some open houses over there. I've held a few already, but you can just definitely reach out to me to access the property.
All right, Chris Sherpf, he definitely knows Beaver Creek and the Vail Valley. If we want to get a hold of you, what's the best source?
Best source is my phone, 970-948-0615.
Okay, and which office are you out of?
I'm in the Beaver Creek Lodge office here, located in Beaver Creek, and currently we're under a remodel. So we're going to have a brand new office in about 2 weeks, which is exciting.
All right, LIV Sotheby's International Realty. Okay, find out more with Chris about these two properties, one in Eagle Vale and one right here at Borders.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
Welcome back. Tonight we have a huge show at the Vail Arts Center, and the stage is going to be graced by two-time Grammy Award winner Corinne Bailey Ray, and we actually have the opportunity to speak with her live and about what we can expect from the show this evening. So let's bring her on. Good morning, Corinne.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you.
Good
so
morning.
much
How are you?
I'm fantastic. Now that you're here, I mean, we've been so excited to speak with you. I will say, last night you were the soundtrack to our dinner party, and I've grown up listening to your music. So thank you for coming on our show today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So you're right now, and you're through Vail. How have you been?
I've never been to Vail. We came into Vail yesterday, so we've had some really nice dinners here. We had some cocktails. We've been walking around the town to do. It's a really beautiful place, and I'm really looking forward to the show tonight.
Absolutely. This little mountain town. Where are you going? So you're on tour. Tell us a little bit about that.
We came from the Botanical Gardens in Denver, a big sold-out show there, and this huge. But before there, we've been on a US and Canadian tour. So we've been all around America. We've been away for about 6 weeks now. So we started on the East Coast. We went over to the West Coast. We've been in Canada. We've seen Niagara Falls. We played at Montreal Jazz Festival. And then, of course, New York, Chicago, LA, all of your big cities. And now here we are in Colorado, which is one of my favorite states.
Absolutely. And that's what we're so fortunate here in Vail is we get those big artists like yourself that, luckily New York and LA, they all get to see, but we get to also see you here in Vail, Beaver Creek, and you're going to love the Vail. It's such a beautiful venue, very intimate. So what can we expect for the set list tonight?
Well, I'm going to be playing a review of all my music so far. So there's lots of songs from my first album. There's some songs from The Sea, which is my second record, and we're playing from The Heart Speaks and Whispers as well, my most recent album. We're also covering a few songs. But really, the set depends on the audience. I'm really affected by the audience and their energy and what people call out and what people seem to be enjoying. Are people wanting to luxuriate in ballads, or are people wanting to dance? Our set is very dynamic. We don't use click tracks or backing tracks. It's a live band, and so we like it to be spontaneous and different every single night.
I love that. You're a very well-rounded artist, singer, songwriter, performer. What's your favorite phase of the creative process?
I think having been on this tour now and having not been able to tour for a few years, I do think performing is my favorite. I love the ephemeral nature of it, the fact that we as an audience and the band were just together for one night only, that we're playing, it's not being recorded, it's just about the moment. You can take risks, you can do things that you wouldn't do if you're recording and feeling like there was a microphone thing, but you're just in the moment, and I feel like I do things that are unexpected even to me. I just ride on the energy of the audience. So yeah, performing is my very favourite part of the whole. I love to write. I do as well.
I love that. Will we expect to see any new music?
I think on this tour we're not playing new music. I really wanted to make it a connection with the audience. People have been coming out to these shows. They might come with their parents. Maybe it was their mother or father who got them into my music, and now they're a young person, but they might have been listening to me since they were a child. So I think I'm trying to people in a way that says, do you remember this song from when you were younger? Or do you remember this driving in your mum's car to your music lessons? Or do you remember where you were when you heard this song? So it's really a review and a celebration of all the music I've made so far. The tour is unlike this. We want to bring this positive, warm, inclusive energy. So people come down who maybe only know, Like a Star, Put Your Records On, or one or two songs, and they'll find that they're able to be amongst us and sing along and clap and dance and get into the feel. You don't have to be a real kind of Corinne connoisseur to be at the show. You can just come and get into the music from where you are now.
Well, I know I was jamming to your music in middle school. I mean, your monster hit, Put Your Records On, that came out in '06. How has that song changed your life?
Oh, it's changed my life in loads of ways. I mean, for me, the biggest way it's changed my life is it's such a connection point with people. You know, I can be walking down the street in lots of places all over the world, and someone will be able to come up to me and say, "This song means this to me. This song helped me to connect in this particular way." You know, lots of people felt it was a song that helped them to really get into their own identity. You know, music has been that for me. It's been a way for me to find myself as a young person, as an adult, and as a way to express myself through my life and through the various parts of my own journey. So yeah, the song has changed my life because it's affected other people's lives. You know, it's made me be able to connect with other people, and I love singing it live. I love when the first few bars start of the guitar intro and people recognize it and people run down to the front, and you know, every night it's something different. I just see a different face in the crowd that I can link to and feel really grateful that the song has meant something to somebody.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everyone recognizes it. The first lyric, the three little birds sat on my window, is that a homage to Bob Marley at all?
Yes, it is a homage to Bob Marley, and Bob Marley's one of my favourite artists. And I love his kind of peace and love vibe. And I used to drive a camper van, and everywhere we went, people would shout out. You know, in France or Spain or Italy, people would shout "peace and love," and they shout Bob Marley because people just associate his and his music with something, a really sort of international inclusive vibe. And we're going to be playing a Bob Marley song tonight as well, so anyone who comes down, they'll be able to jam along to that song too.
Oh, I love that. I mean, songs are really gifts, and as you said, people connect with it and almost make it their own, but it's so special to hear it live in person. So I thought we could do a little taste of that. I thought we could do a little finish the lyrics. So I'll start it, and would you finish it? Because everyone's going to recognize it. They just need to hear it.
Okay. Are you going to sing? Okay.
I'm going to do it, but you finish it, okay? And you can go as long as you
Okay.
want.
You know there's going to be a time lag as well.
Okay.
But that'll
All
be
right.
fine.
Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song.
Yeah, go ahead, let your head down.
More, please. More, please.
Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow.
Oh, you know the tune. I have goosebumps. Everyone tonight's going to have goosebumps. We're so excited for you to be here. Taking the stage at the Villar Center, 7 o'clock. Tickets are still available. You can go to villarpac.org. Buy them now, folks. Corinne is in town. Thank you so much for coming on the show and gracing us
Thank
with your
you.
vocals
Thank
and your
you.
story.
And yeah, thanks for inviting me here. It's such a beautiful place. The air is clean and yeah, it's going to be really nice at the show tonight. So yeah, thank you for having us on this morning.
Absolutely. We'll soak in the views today and have such a great concert today. And good luck with the rest of your tour.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you.
Absolutely. Wow. So special. Well, thank you so much. We're going to take a quick break and then we're going to wrap up this show. So stay tuned, folks.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial, and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
All right, well, let's bring Trisha in here and wrap this show up. Hey.
Oh, that was so cool to hear her sing, and what a magical night it'll be. And I love the fact that she's just playing a lot of the old favorites and really how these songs have transcended into the next generation now.
Oh, absolutely. It's such a honor to be able to have a concert and review all her music. I mean, she's really been at this for a long time. So, what an honor for her just to get to review all her music and share it with different audiences, because you're going to hear the tunes and recognize it. I mean, that's one of my favorite songs ever. So, it's just we're so lucky at the talent that we get here in Vail.
We definitely are. And speaking of talent, hey, I was at opening night for the New York Phil. The Philharmonic was here last night. And then they have a big weekend of shows Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And a lot of, info around Mahler. So on Saturday, if you want to put yourself literally into the shoes of Gustav Mahler, who was from Austria, he would oftentimes spend his afternoons hiking and swimming and sunbathing, and then compose in the morning. But they're going to be doing some nature walks out of the Vail Nature Center at 9:30, 11, and at 1 p.m. And that's going to be with someone from the New York Phil, and they're going to have musicians along the trail. So kind of a neat way to put yourself in that mindset of what these composers were doing way back when.
Absolutely. Take advantage of where we are. I mean, it's so special for all the musicians to come and get to live here and really soak in the outdoors. I mean, it's really a fuel of inspiration for these artists just to see the views and play in such a gorgeous venue. So we're excited to learn more about that throughout the weekend. And only a couple of weeks left of Bravo, and then we move on to Vail Dance Festival.
I know. You know what? Bravo goes through the 4th, but the New York Philharmonic is only here till July 27th. And I think those shows next week are going to be very popular. So get your tickets in advance. Lawn seating available and great prices for kids for lawn seats. And then, of course, pavilion seats are available as well.
Definitely. Well, what are your weekend plans? What are you trying to get out and do? I know you're a big biker, big golfer. You do everything.
It kills me to be in dress clothes when I have overlook so close. I wish I could just climb up that right now, but I got work to do. I got articles to write. I got things happening, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend. And yeah, I think it's going to be just a great weekend. I think weather-wise too, it's really going to turn out. And hey, I will tell you, sprinkled on at Bravo. But we know the deal. So we had a golf umbrella and a little umbrella. And then one of the blankets we put down had that plastic on the bottom. And then we just kind of rolled it up and we kind of had the umbrellas over us for like 10 minutes. And then it cleared and it was such a beautiful night. So I always say, never let bad weather run away time. Bring it.
Yeah. Everything, you can the degrees. So just dress appropriately and so get out there, get outdoors. Summer is flying by. We hope you're checking off that bucket list and watching our show. We're here just to remind you of everything that's going on and chat with Grammy winners. Casual. Awesome.
Yeah, that was so cool. That was awesome to see her. And the lineup at the Villar Old Crow Medicine Show playing this weekend. Their shows at 7 p.m. They just released a new album. I was watching some of their social media videos. They do a cover of the Beastie Boys, You Gotta Fight for Your Rights. So it's kind of a little bit of country rock, bluegrass. I don't know what you call it, but these guys look fun. You're going to want to hang out with them. Get your tickets for Sunday night.
Oh, yeah. They're always a good time. I love me some bluegrass. There's music styles, all genres. For everyone has their own concert, and I love the opportunity for free concerts too, like the band by the river. There's concerts at Little Beach. There's free concerts every Wednesday and Sunday at the Avon Pavilion. So live music, like I said, we're like the new Nashville. So everywhere.
Yeah, we are. Can't turn a corner without finding some live music. And once again tonight, Move and Groove, 7 to 9. Get the live music, maybe learn a few dance moves. It's absolutely free, and it's right here at the Plaza of Beaver Creek.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on the show. As always, Trish, we traded seats. I'm in the hot spot now, but it's been fun. And remember, we're going to be here tomorrow, 7:30 to 8:30. We're here daily. So join us, chat with us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30. 7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.